Exactly 14 years ago today, the Good Friday tornado rocked the St. Louis area. An EF4 tornado hit Lambert Airport, destroyed area homes and leaving behind millions of dollars in damage. That tornado carved a 21-mile-long path back on April 22nd, 2011. And back then, KMOV visited a neighborhood in Bridgeton that took a direct hit from that tornado. Here's a look back at our Russell Kinsall reporting.
This was the foyer. This was the living room, dining room.
Fortunately, Terry Hayes, his wife and daughter were away when the tornado dropped out of the sky and onto his house like an atomic bomb. He didn't believe his eyes when he first saw his home.
As I'm coming over the hill, I see the house next to me and I see this one and I saw a space and it was like I was perplexed because it didn't dawn on me that the space is where I used to live.
After the tornado flattened the Hayes' home, it came this way across the street, targeting its destructive force on this home owned by their two sons. And by the way, it was Dad's idea that they bought this house instead of another one in another neighborhood. Most of it's still standing, but will probably be condemned. Are you holding it against your dad that he talked you into buying a house across the street?
Not a bit. It was really nice and convenient to be that close to our parents.
What are the odds of relatives being victims of the same tornado?
I guess just about as astronomical as the fact that the same tornado that leveled my house hit the exact same place that I work.
But everyone in the Hayes family understands what the others are going through and are helping each other clean up, cope, and move forward.
It's kind of like a family affair.
All five of us, all at the same time. But, you know, strong family. We lean on each other and we move on.
That was our Russell Kinsall reporting. 14 years later, Terry Hayes, who you saw in Russell's story, still lives there after rebuilding in that same exact spot. And of course, with the active spring we've experienced so far this season, we wanted to check in with the Hayes family about how they cope with severe weather. Understandably, maybe a little traumatized. Coming up at 6, our Caroline Hecker sat down with them with a look back at the storm that really upended their lives. Steve, you said we hadn't seen an EF4 tornado in the metro since then. You were working here at the time.
Yeah.
I can only imagine what it was like tracking that.
I talked to the brothers. Terry, the dad, wasn't home when I was surveying the damage, but I remember looking at his house and just thinking, like, there's no oven, there's no cabinets, there's no couch, there's no wall, there was nothing. It was just gone. It was utter destruction there. And thankfully, he's around, the brothers are alive, and no one died from that EF4 tornado on Good Friday, thankfully. Thankfully, we have quieter weather right now, too.